Three Gals on the Prowl.
Today's episode is going to be about femininity versus masculinity. What exactly do those two words mean to you?
What do you think?
I think that they're both social constructs and that we give them meaning as a society because of what we've been taught. I think that people have various views on them, and I think especially our generation does because we're more open-minded, in my opinion. I do have specific thoughts on it, but I don't want to give them away yet.
What do you think, Shereen?
You know, I gotta agree with Ashton. I do think they are socially constructed, but I do think it's okay to sort of have your own ideas about what they mean, because I do as well. You know, I think that being masculine has to do with being a strong, independent man with gravitas and machismo, but who's also respectful to others and, you know, is who he is. And I think, you know, similarly, it's the same for femininity. It's about a woman who's strong and independent and believes in herself and being a woman in whatever way that is to her. And that's sort of what I think. What do you think?
I just would say that femininity and masculinity has a lot to do with stereotypes. You know, why can't a man be feminine? Why can't a girl be masculine, you know? Who knows?
Excellent points.
Yep.
True.
So, I mean, we don't know for sure, so that's why we're coming to you guys, the students and the members of the Randolph College community. Our questions are very simple.
Yes. What is masculinity? What is femininity? You guys know what we think, but we want to know what you think. And most importantly, we want you to think, and to think fast. Yes, fast. So let's see what y'all said.
Let's go. Come on, gals. Let's go. Come on,
Go.
A few simple questions, alright, buddy?
Yeah.
I need you to tell me what femininity is first. To you.
What?
What femininity is.
Femininity?
Femininity.
Being a feminine person?
What? Describe a feminine person.
Not you. So
Okay.
girly,
Girly.
fragile.
Fragile. Alright. Well, I'm going to ask you the opposite now. What's masculinity?
You.
No. No. Alright, keep going.
Manly.
Manly. Alright. So, can a girl be masculine?
Yeah.
Can a guy be feminine?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Very
I
much
guess,
so.
can we conclude this interview right now?
Yeah.
Alright,
Thank you. Thank you, Brittany.
Okay, this here is Maddie Bowe, goalie of the lacrosse team. And Maddie Bowe, I want to ask you, what does it mean to be feminine?
To be feminine, I guess it means just stand up for what you believe in and being a woman, and in general, just taking pride in that.
Do you know any guys that are feminine?
Yeah, I know some guys that are feminine, but
Are they still chill?
yeah, they're still chill.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Thank you for supporting women.
What is femininity?
Femininity, at least from what I've gathered from media and growing up, seems to be very fragile. We value our virginity. We have to be dainty. We have to be ladylike.
We're also curious about the other end of the spectrum. So what do you think masculinity is?
Masculinity seems to be basically the opposite. They're leaders. They tell you what to do. They take charge. They're masculine, so they are muscular. They play sports.
And I just want to know, what does femininity mean to you?
Femininity means to me that there are women who have strong, women or men, who demonstrate strong feminine qualities identified by society.
Okay.
So essentially going out and having conversations, expressing their feelings more so than others, and that can be identified as a feminine trait.
Okay, and on the flip side, what about masculinity?
Masculinity means more to what society identifies as masculinity, I believe, is to provide to be the house provider, to build things, to be a very hands-on person, to identify things as through a historical point of view.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Christian.
Thank you.
Hi there, Melissa. What's your name?
My name is Melissa.
How old are you, Melissa?
I am 20 years old.
Okay, so we have a few questions for you today. What does masculinity mean to you?
Masculinity is just how a certain gender presents. It's usually sort of macho and kind of a focus on toughness and just maleness, I guess.
On the other end, what do you think femininity means to you?
Femininity is usually just kind of, you want to look pretty, you want to be nice, or smell good, I guess.
Excellent.
It's just kind of things associated with women, usually. Just general lifestyles, I guess. Stereotypes, yeah. Yeah. Just stereotype of, I guess, softness.
Supple, would you say?
No, I wouldn't say supple.
Okay.
It's a weird word.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for.
Thanks for having me on your show.
Mitchell McDonald,
And how old are you?
22.
Does that stick make you feel masculine?
Yeah, it's a sport that has a lot of physical contact. It's a sport, so that's manly. Even though there are women's sports, obviously, which I'm highly respectful there too. I guess so.
So what does it mean to be masculine then?
I mean, it depends on how you look at it, I guess. Being masculine could, you know. I don't know how to answer that.
Am I masculine?
If you want to be, yeah, sure.
Am I feminine?
Yeah,
Are you feminine?
I'm in touch with my feminine side. Yeah, I like rom-coms. I like. I don't know.
So when you think feminine, what do you think of? Rom-coms?
Makeup, romantic movies and stuff like that. Likes clothing.
Likes clothing?
Like I like clothing. Like I like to dress nicely.
So that makes you feminine.
I think it makes me in touch with the feminine part of my personality.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Mitch.
We have a question for you. What's the difference between masculinity and femininity?
It's just a social construct.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Three Gals on the Prowl.
So now we've wrapped one episode, femininity versus masculinity. We're gonna talk about some highlights. So, what did you guys think? Ashton?
Well, first off, I thought it was funny that people didn't really know how to answer the question. We got a lot of in there, if you know what I mean. Yeah, just like that.
And I feel like people were very uncomfortable kind of being approached the way that we approached it, but it also kind of led to some really funny and great footage. So,
I also think it got people thinking about it because later on, you know, people would approach us and be like, you know, that put me on the spot. I didn't really ever think about what
some people were like,
it meant.
hold on, let me Google this. And I'm like,
Yeah. And I also thought, maybe you guys agree, after we had done quite a few, some of the later ones were then more intellectual or more what you might think someone like a college student would say. Do you guys kind of agree? Like towards the end, we got a couple like that, and that was cool too because you know people were
thinking.
Yeah.
Not that anyone's opinion is invalid, of course. We got some good info. Yep.
Solid episode, we'd say.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
So we're coming back for another episode, so we'll see you guys soon.
Round 2.